Hello everyone, my name is Jenny. Welcome to my channel, Kelly Jenny's Crafty Stitching. In today's video, we are going to be continuing with our Painting Fairy Stitch and Chat with Underwater World. Before we get started though, I just want to say hello, welcome. Thank you everybody for stopping in to hang out with me again for a little while today. I'm a little thrown off this morning. It's later than usual. I don't know what to do with myself. For everyone who is new, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you will enjoy this video and consider becoming a part of the family here. Hitting that subscribe button and that notification bell. That way you will be notified when I upload my videos in the future. And as I am filming, today is Friday, November 28th. It is the day after Thanksgiving. Going to be, for the most part, a relaxing day because yesterday was very, very busy. I hope everyone had a wonderful Thanksgiving wherever you are in the world and whenever you celebrate yours. Ours was very nice, but it was very labor intensive. But that's okay. We enjoyed it. So we're going to go ahead and get started here. We do have the kittens, of course, are playing around, so you might get kitty bombed. Who knows? Could happen. Oh, I told you the day, but I didn't tell you the time. It's a little bit after 8 in the morning. I've already been up. Well, I've been up since 3:45 because hubby still had to go to work today, even though I did not. So I've been up for hours, and yeah, it just throws me off. We are going to go ahead and finish this little short thread here first, so I can get that one out of the way, and then we will continue on. This is the color 310. This is for the yellow boxes. With the little, I think it's like a purple slash in them. We're going to continue with that. Okay, so as you are watching this, it's going to be Tuesday. So my floss tube will be this coming weekend for you. So I'm very excited about that one. I'm really excited about not just sharing, of course, everything that I've worked on, and I do have a finish, kind of a new start as well as a finish, small project. So that was very exciting. But I've also decided to try out playing the Whipgo game for 2026. So I'm very excited about that as well. I've just got done creating my board as far as deciding what all is going to be on it. I put that all together. I will go into more detail in my floss tube. So you can see what I have planned for my very first Whipgo board, and it will be for 2026. So I'm so excited about that. So make sure you tune in for that. That'll be in my plans section, of course. So excited about trying that for the first time. I wanted to do it this year, but I just wasn't really ready yet to make that plunge. Again, I've only been stitching for less than 2 years. I think I did something wrong here. Yeah, I did. Let me go back, see if I can back that out. Oh no, let me do it this way, okay? I'm just going to pull it out here, so bear with me. All right. I somehow went to that one instead of that one. Again, this one is, I'm pretty sure this one is 14 count. Let me know if you are working on this with me, and if not, what are you working on? Are you even working on cross stitch? Thank you to all. Oh, gosh, I am so challenged this morning. Jeez. Thank you to all of you who have been sharing pictures of what you are working on. I absolutely love getting to see what you are doing. Some of you are just making such amazing progress too. So impressive. I don't know how some of you do it. The amount that you manage to get done is so impressive. And such beautiful projects too. And for those of you who would like to share, if you're not already a part of that Facebook group, all the information will be down in the box, the description box below. I do have a Facebook group that you are welcome to join and share what you are working on. There are 2 questions that have to be answered. Just how did you hear about the group, and that you agree to the rules. That is it. And then you are in, and you can start sharing your whips, whatever they are, whether it's cross stitch, diamond painting, crochet, whatever it is that you enjoy doing. Maybe you enjoy doing all those things. I know many of you are very multifaceted in your talents. You take crafty to the extreme. You do all sorts of crafty things. I do also enjoy, bless you, gosh, that was Bumblebee sneezing. I don't know if you could hear it, but if you did, that's what it was. But yeah, I know many of you do all kinds of things, and I myself do also love diamond painting. I sometimes will do those latch hook rug kits. But most of my time is spent these days on cross stitch. That is my favorite. And as my time is limited, that's usually what wins out for my time spent. Hopefully you're getting a good view this morning with not too much blurring. Thank you to all of those who have commented on my nails, said you love them. I can't promise to do them all the time. But yeah, these are just those Curve Life nails that seem to have popped up. For me, they popped up like overnight. I don't know how long they've actually been around. I am quite impressed, though, on how well they hold up, because especially yesterday, man, I was doing some serious spring cleaning yesterday. Scrubbing. I mean, for hours I was scrubbing. Dishes and just everything. I even scrubbed my furniture. I vacuumed my furniture, scrubbed my furniture, Febrezed my furniture. I mean, it was like spring cleaning for me yesterday. Come on, I can't get this in here. And I spent a good chunk of my day scrubbing or cooking. And these nails, not a single one popped off. I'm just so impressed. And again, I put these on Sunday, this last Sunday, and as I'm filming this, it is Friday. And I put them, I'm not careful with my nails anyway. That's why my natural nails always look so terrible. I am very hard on my nails. I just can't help myself. It's who I am. And they really took an extra beating yesterday, and not a single one of these came off. I have to say I'm very impressed with this brand. And it's the first brand I've been able to say that. All right, let's try to get this last stitch in here with this thread and hope that I didn't leave it too short to do the pin stitch. I know I'm not going to be able to go very far. And this needle I'm using is so sharp. All right, one moment while I try to get this back in here. Hopefully that didn't go in the same hole it did. All right, let's try that again. I have so many projects going that I'm never even sure what type of needle I'm using. I lose track of my favorite ones. All right, let's just go ahead and cut that. But I can tell this is not one of my favorite ones. That I can tell you for sure. All right, but it's holding up and it's fine. All right, so next I think we will work on, let's see here. I think we're going to work on this orange one, which is these purple tees. All right, let me get that one strung up. And again, as always, got my pretty sparkly needle minder here. Okay, let's zoom back in here. All right, now I'll get this threaded up. So yeah, very impressed with these nails, and I will probably stick with this brand for sure. Though for me, I don't know about the rest of you. I don't know if any of you do your nails like this, or I do get bored within about a week. But that's okay. All right, so tees it is. We're doing these little purple tees. And we'll get going here. I just got to decide which way I want to go. I don't know why. I don't know if I want to go up this way or go over this way. I think I'm going to work my way over and then up and over again. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay. So I did have a little bit of fun this morning. I love shopping on Etsy. And I went over to Shannon Christine's Designs. That one wasn't on Etsy, but Tanya over on Multiple Lanes Creative Brain, Multiple Lanes. I am so sorry, Tanya. My brain is like mush. I will link her down below. I know what it is. I think it's Multiple Lanes Creative Brain. But her name is Tanya, and she has so many beautiful whips that she is always working on and gets an amazing number of stitches in. It just floors me how much that lady gets in on her stitches. And just beautiful whips too. Well, she was showing one of her designs, and it's a Shannon Christine design. And I really liked it. So, I'm going to go check out this Shannon Christine. Now, I first went over there last night, and I was looking after everything was all said and done, and I actually had a moment to breathe. I went over there and looked, and Shannon Christine had these adorable Christmas mugs, cross stitches, and I got 2 of them because they were a little different thing, but kind of in the same family. I would definitely put them on display together. And so I did go ahead and grab those, and just kind of a sneak peek of what I'm going to be working on in December. I am going to choose one of those to start and work on for the month of December. They are just so cute, but I will show those during my floss tube. I'll show you what they both look like. And then, so I had so much fun going through the Shannon Christine Designs site, and I'll try to remember to link that as well. But I wound up going back this morning because I wanted to get something, that was not Christmas themed. Something for next year, maybe. So I did find another, it's kind of a sampler style. I'm trying to remember what it was called. I think like the Cross Stitchers Paradise, or Cross Stitchers something. Oh my gosh, it's so adorable. That one will be such a fun stitch once I start it. Do let me know how many of you have heard of the Shannon Christine Designs. And if you have you stitched any, or are you stitching any? I absolutely adore her designs. She also has a Facebook group which I just recently joined as well. And again, this is all thanks to Tanya over at Multiple Lanes Creative Brain. I hope I'm saying it right, Tanya. But oh my goodness, so fun. And do let me know too, if any of you have a particular designer that you absolutely love stitching, please let me know. Why does this look so loose? Hold on a second. I'm not sure. It's not. There's no knot. There's no reason for it to be like that. All right, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to go over it and hope it winds up laying down. So anyway, so yeah, if you guys have a particular designer, a favorite designer for your cross-stitch designs that you absolutely love stitching, please share with me so I can go check them out. I love discovering designers that I am not aware of. I mean, it's just so fun. It's kind of like, I used to be a huge avid reader. I still enjoy reading. I just have a lot less time to do it. But I remember how much I loved finding a new author that I liked, and I would just go through all their books. Once, if I read one and I just couldn't put it down and loved it, I was right there on, buying their other books as well. So do let me know who your favorite designer is. I just see I got these stitches here that I'll have to make sure I come back and finish. I thought I had some of this color that I'm working now that had to be finished, but I couldn't find any, so I guess not. I thought I had some like over here. These, this orange color. And I must be confusing it with one of my other stitches. And I know it's not. It would have to be my fall kitty. Okay, and let's see, which way do we want to go here? Let's go ahead and grab this one, I guess. I actually just realized I got all these T's down here that I need to grab also. So I'm going to work my way down there to get those. I absolutely do adore doing both counted and stamped. They both have their place for sure. You know what? Let me grab these. I think I'll go, because this is close. I'm going to grab these, come around, and work my way down, I think. But yeah, I do enjoy, the stamped is great for like, when I don't feel like having to pay too close attention. Obviously, you still have to pay attention to, what symbol you're stitching and making sure you have the right floss, which, believe me, I can even mess that up on occasion. Just ask Christy Bigelow, our friend on here. She pointed out to me I had parked on the wrong symbol. And I can't thank you enough, Christy, because, ooh, that would have bugged me if that color looked weird. So thank you for that. I so appreciate you. But typically, stamped, it's kind of like paint by numbers. You're still going by a chart, right? It's just that the chart is on your canvas instead of on a piece of paper that you're following. So it makes it a little bit easier. You don't have to count at all. You just fill it in. So that's nice when you just want to relax and not, you don't have the brain power to deal with more than you have to. But then I also love the puzzle of a counted. I love seeing the picture come to life as I stitch it, and I love picking my fabric that I want to stitch on. And in some cases, depending on what I'm stitching, even my own colors that I want to stitch it. I just adore cross stitch. I'll be even more excited when I finish putting all my floss on this floss keeper that I got, which I showed you guys. So most of you, I'm sure, are aware which one I'm talking about. So excited about having that done and making it so much easier. I won't really have to kit up anything anymore because everything will be literally the entire master set fits in that. And I have an entire master set to put together. I've done a few, but as you know, I am very limited in my time. So I still have a lot to do. I don't know how long it's going to take me to put this thing together, but once I do, it's going to be a dream. No more kitting up because everything will be right there. I just grab what I need at any given project. And then when something's looking low, I'll make sure I order more of that color. How many of you do that? That you have a master set put together and you just pull from that? That will just make life so much easier because I'm not going to lie. The kitting up is my least favorite part. When I was diamond painting, I used to love kitting up. I enjoyed the whole process. But that that wore out very quickly, especially as I progressed in my diamond painting. Things started getting more colors. I've got one. I think it's the Mermaid Tea Time diamond painting from Diamond Art Club. I think that one has 99 colors. I have not kitted it up. It's going to take me probably 2 days just to kit it up. And that's the part I don't like about kitting up. Could I say that any more times than I already did? But it takes away the time from actually getting to enjoy the craft. So it is not a favorite of mine anymore. And I feel the same way about kitting up a new cross stitch. I just want to be able to dive in and start my project. But it is what it is. So one day I will get that completed. It'll happen. All right, come on. All right, let me take a drink of my coffee here really quick. Starfire is present, by the way. I'm not going to move the camera, though. And she is sleeping. That's why it's so quiet. No cats bombing my canvas. By the way, you won't see any of these stitch-alongs on my Whipgo for 2026. But that is only because I plan on continuing these. I don't plan on changing these up. The only way I would change these up is if you guys get bored with it and want to see something else. And that would have to be in a majority of you. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep stitching these because I think it's fun to be able to actually see a lot of progress happen. So these are just going to be a part of, my regular stitching life for 2026. So when you don't see them on my Whipgo board, do not worry. They are an automatic happening. The Whipgo board is just in addition to the other things I plan already stitching. And see, I just had to open my mouth. Here comes Bumblebee. And she never bugs me. But see, it's later in the day. I'm usually at work. Now she's crawling in my basket. Now you're probably going to hear a bunch of noises because she's going to be digging around in my basket. My hubby has taken to feeding the outdoor cats now. They're not our cats. But he feels bad for them. I couldn't even say they're homeless cats. I'm pretty sure they probably belong to people in the neighborhood here. But he feels bad for any cat that has to live outside in the cold or in the heat. What if they're not getting water put down regularly, fresh water? What if they're not being fed regularly? What if something happens to their owner? Because this is a 55-plus community. And nobody knows, and these poor cats are now homeless. Well, he worries about these things. I'm not going to say that I don't, but I also know, there's only so much we can do. Yes, we both wish we could have a big farm and rescue every animal on the planet. But, of course, I actually, love that he does that. I'm not going to lie. So long as he doesn't try to bring them in the house. We have enough. We have 4 cats of our own. We cannot bring any more in. But first it started with this one kitten. Because the mama cat lives across the street and she had a litter a few months ago. And these are outdoor cats. Hold on one second. Okay. And he felt bad anyway for these cats. He wanted these cats so bad. Well, long story short, he started putting cat food out for these cats. And now we have, I think there's 3 or 4 of them that are now coming over here regularly. Then he made 2 beds for them. He took an old cat carrier, took the door off of it and put a blanket in there, put that out there on the porch. Then he took a tote, one of those big totes with lids to store stuff in, cut a round hole in one end of it, and put another blanket in it. And yes, the cats are using them. You let me know if any of you have done this, in any kind of form or whatever. I tease him about it, but I actually really love that he did it, Warms my heart. And I feel bad for them too. I too wish we could rescue them all. Just can't. Okay. I'm also thinking about doing my fabric stash video. I'm undecided if I want to tackle that today or not. I did finally film my other unboxing of that last giant box of stuff. Yeah, I remember that 3 large boxes of stuff that I got. I finally filmed that 3rd box. That will probably come out. Well, as you are watching this again, it'll be Tuesday, so for you it'll be tomorrow that one will probably come out. Because right now, the way I'm trying to do my filming days, so far I've been able to keep up with it, which I have to say I'm kind of surprised and giving myself kudos for. Because I have my stitch alongs on Tuesday, Friday, and Sunday. And then I usually do an unboxing if I have an unboxing to do on Wednesdays. So far, I always do. I am considering doing less of them. I haven't decided. If I did do less of them, I would have more time for other things. Another stitch along maybe, or something. I don't know. We'll see. But I also often will put out extra videos besides those 4 videos a week. I don't know. We'll see what I do. We shall see. Darn it. I think I'm not going to make it all the way down to these bottom ones. Darn, darn, darn. I thought about just doing like one leg all the way down and then work my way back up. But I also didn't want to leave more legs uncrossed and risk missing something somewhere. So I decided to do it the full crosses as I go. But that's all right. We'll get it at some point. We're slowly making progress on this beautiful kit here. All right, I think this one's going to be the last that I can do with this one. And then I'm just going to go ahead and call it, I think, because we're already over 30 minutes here. So I won't make you sit through me doing the pin stitch. All right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me again today. I love you guys. You've no idea how much I appreciate you. I really, really am thankful for all of you and hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving if you celebrate. And I hope this coming month with the holidays and Christmas coming up that it is very kind to you. I love you guys. Please hit that thumbs up button for me if you enjoyed the video. Just to help other cross-stitch lovers find their way to me. And if you have not yet subscribed and would like to be notified when I upload, just hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. That way you are notified when I upload my new videos. And yeah, I can't thank you guys enough. All right, I hope you will all be very safe. I hope you will always be blessed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.